Welcome, Taurus and Taurus cross watchers, to your mini weekly love reading. So we're going to get a card for you, a card for your person and one for the situation between you. So I'm kind of getting this energy that you seem to be waiting for your turn. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're waiting for your turn with someone, right? But it just feels like I feel like there's something here that you've put energy into that it's like either you heard through the grapevine or for some reason you know that the result or the benefit of what you've been working for is coming. I feel like you've already seemed to have some of the, I almost want to say like, you already see some of the results of previous efforts. So it's like, of course, you know that the result of this more recent effort is on its way. And I kind of feel like there's somebody here that is advocating for you on your behalf. They seem to be somebody that is a bit, I mean, this Queen of Wands energy, that's someone that's pretty fiery, right? I feel like this is someone that, I don't know why this is what's coming through, but I feel like they're yelling at people for you. Not that you can't do it for yourself if if the situation so required. It just seems to feel like they're pretty fed up with something here. It's almost like, for example, it's almost like if everyone was at a party or something, people might be making snide remarks about something about you, but in a way that it's like everybody else understands, but you don't. It's like maybe you're new to that group or something. But this one gets it. You know what I mean? It's like when they give that kind of stink eye or that side eye to somebody, like we're going to have it's almost like this Queen of Wands is looking at these people that are being crappy to you. Like we're going to have a conversation when this is like, yep. I feel like this Queen of Wands is someone that is, and regardless of their, please don't pay attention to the fact that a queen would, sorry, I'm looking at the cards, not the camera. Please don't get too hung up on the gender on this card. It does feel like this is someone that would typically have, it's like they have that energy of being able to change the tide. Not because they've changed the wind that blows the tide, but more because they've changed the water, if that makes sense. I'm not sure it will to everyone. I feel like this is someone that is, it feels like the energy of somebody that is fiercely, fiercely loyal. Again, I'm looking at the cards on camera, my apologies. But I also feel that this person is someone that it's like they've been treated pretty horribly in their life, not by you. From what I'm seeing, definitely not by you. But it seems to have made them almost a little bit overprotective of the people in their life. I feel like for some of you, it could even be like they're just overprotective of other people because they don't want anyone to ever feel the way that they felt because they know how hard it was to come out of that. So I feel like this person, it's like you seem to have grown and developed in your, moving forward in your life. And I feel like this person may still see you as someone that needs protection when you don't necessarily need that anymore. I almost want to say that you, in some aspects, you may have needed it at one time, maybe not. But it's almost like if somebody was being crappy to you like that, I feel like you see the wisdom in letting that person tell on themselves, right? So it's like if somebody's being crappy to you, you're going to let them keep going so that they end up saying more than they intended to in the first place because they didn't expect to get away with it while they were talking. You know what I mean? And I feel like this Queen of Wands actually ends up seeing the wisdom in that. I feel like they may have a harder time kind of holding themselves back from reading someone the riot act than you do. But they get it. Whatever it is that you're doing here, I feel like they get it. I also feel that this is someone that is highly physical. Sometimes if I say the word sex or sexual or something like that, then the videos get demonetized. So I'm trying to not say that, but that's kind of where we're going with this, right? I feel like this is someone that it's almost like that type of activity between two people it's almost like it's a sport for them. It's almost like it's a little bit of a competition, I want to say. And I feel like this might be somebody that at times, I feel like they're pretty hard on you, I want to say. It's almost like they may be hard on you, but in that same kind of realm, it's almost like if anyone was to talk to you the way that they do, it's like they wouldn't be allowing that to happen. So it's almost like they seem to have this double standard of, it's like what they're okay with doing versus what they're going to allow other people to do, if that makes sense. They're a little bit confusing, I'm going to be honest. It kind of feels like the type of energy here, this person, it's almost like they may have been very sweet and kind and loving at one point in the connection with you, but it's almost like they seem to have gotten used to fighting people. Just kind of, it's almost like they got so used to fighting for other people. I feel like it's like even if there isn't a fight that needs to be fought, they're looking for one. So it's almost like there may be times where they have almost this like hyper reactivity or hyper response or something like that. I'm trying to avoid saying overreact because I really like that word. But this person seems to have like almost a really big reaction when they're to smaller things, when there's no one that they have to fight. So I think I'll leave it there, Taurus. If this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. I am working on the April 2023 monthly love readings, so those should be out this week. So please keep an eye out for those if you are so inclined. And we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.